Hey guys, so I decided to continue doing these because this was so well received by all of you so far. So today is Friday. I kind of skipped a couple days. I would like to technically try and do this every day, at least check in like a little bit every day, but life is kind of insane right now, so I can't guarantee an everyday check-in, so I'm gonna try and check in as much as I can throughout the week and at least upload one of these once a week. That's the goal, at least for right now. So I finished up all of the books that I was talking about in the last time. I finished Spellbook of the Lost and Found, which was phenomenal. Was it like my favorite book of all time? No, but the writing is amazing in that. Like, it was so good. Not what I expected, so pleasant surprise there. I listened to American Panda by, I think that's by Gloria Chow. After Emergency Contact, I was kind of on a contemporary kick, and that one, I didn't really care for that one too much. It was, again, same type of thing, nice to see diversity, like a diverse culture explored and discussed as the norm in contemporary, so I appreciated that, but as a whole, the story was just kind of like, eh. Which is kind of the case for me, apparently, with all of these diverse contemporaries coming out. I like the diverse aspect, I don't really like the contemporary aspect. I just don't really care for the characters as people. They read more like characters in books, not like real people to me, so it's really hard to relate to them as, like, female teenager level. I don't know. That's just kind of my point on that. So, that was my, like, little dabble in contemporary, and I am now right back to fantasy. So I am reading Hunted by Megan Spooner. This has been sitting on my shelf for a very long time. I believe I got this in an uppercase a long time ago, but I am just really intrigued by this. As far as Beauty and the Beast retellings go, this is like one of the best ones, and so far I would have to agree. It's very interestingly done. Like, it's obviously a story that we know at this point, but I really like all of the introductions of the Beast. Like, in between each chapter we get a little glimpse into the Beast's head, and I love his voice. It's very primal and like wild, which is how the Beast is supposed to be, because hello, he's a beast. He's not like a dude. So I like that it's pretty primal. Yave, I think it's Yave. I really like her as a person. She's pretty badass and tough. Like, I like that she switches into primal mode when she's hunting also, and she's definitely not a flowery chick, and it's not overemphasized that she's a very like tough tomboy, but it's just implied, and I really like that. And the other thing that I like so far is all of the Russian influence. Obviously a lot of the names are Russian, and I like that she's starting to tell the Beast Russian fairy tales, which I learned some of them from reading The Bear and the Nightingale, because this is still kind of like a whole section of the world that I didn't really know as far as their like folklore and stuff. So that was pretty interesting to see like familiar names, like Vasilisa is in this, which was so cool to read about. So I like that aspect, and I didn't know that was going to be in here, so that's been interesting so far. So far so good. I am probably like 130 pages in right now, so I will probably finish this weekend. I'm listening to it, which means I'll go through it really fast. So far, so good. And as of right now, this is kind of the only book that I'm like actively reading right now, because we are steadily approaching ACOFAS. We have 1 week until release, which means sometime over the course of the next week, I'm gonna apologize in advance, but I'm gonna switch into ACOTAR mode. It's just gonna happen. Hey guys, just checking in. Sorry for the lack of awakeness. Today was a barn day for me, so I haven't done that much reading. I've read some of Rise of Titanium, and I am probably halfway through, what's that book I'm listening to? Hunted. Oh, there's an ear. So today was Spring Shots Day for all of the animals, and Hercules got his teeth done, so I've just been hanging out with him. In case any of you don't know, for horses, they have to get their teeth done once a year, and they get sedated, and it's just this whole sad process. So I've got a very sad little drunk pony right there that I'm just keeping an eye on until he wakes up. I'm just listening to a book and just waking him up slowly. It's a sad, sad day for him. But once he wakes up, I think we're gonna go grab some lunch and probably do some shopping. I'm not quite sure. It's a beautiful day out. I mean, it's a little chilly, but it's nice and sunny. So that's where I am for today. It's not that exciting. I'm looking at myself and oh man, it's looking rough, but this is what farm life is. For those of you who wanted to see more of it, It's sad little drunk mini horses. He'll be okay. He's fine. He just got his teethers done, so he'll be good. So that's gonna be it for today. Hey guys, so today is Monday. I don't think I checked in over the weekend. No, I think I recorded something on Saturday, but either way, things have happened. This weekend was like crazy busy for me. It was just a really big day for all of the farm animals on Saturday, and I just got a lot done Sunday. I did a lot of like gardening. My mom came out to visit, we ran some errands. Things happened this weekend, but along with those things, I read some stuff. So an update of where I am on Hunted. I am, how many chapters in? I'm about 19 chapters in, so I only have like this little section left. Guys, this book is so good. I don't really know how to express my love of this book right now, other than like, read this. It's so good. I know everyone is so sick of Beauty and the Beast retellings, myself included. I'm so sick of reading that story, and it's one of my favorite stories. This is something else. This is just, oh, it's so good. Like, the fairy tale aspect is there, but this is a really dark story, and I'm reaching a point in it where it's very heartbreaking. Like, it's not the fancy romance that is Beauty and the Beast. It's just like really primal rage and heartbreak, and oh, it's so good. Like, the writing is so good. I am so into this. Like, I am so glad that I picked this up because Megan Spooner is amazing. So that's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna move on. I started reading Starry Eyes. This is just the dust jacket, hang on. Here's the book. Okay, so I started reading Starry Eyes. I guess you guys kind of want to see the cover, so this is what the cover is. I just recently got this in my uppercase box. I think I'm just feeling the need for a little bit of contemporary before I dive back into Prythian. Like, I just need some like fluff as like a palette cleanser, I think. And this book is doing it. I'm not very far. I'm maybe like 20 pages in. I literally read it like over breakfast on Sunday, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really feeling the summer vibes of it so far. Like, it's a YA contemporary that has really good reviews so far. Didn't know that it's the author of Alex Approximately, so I feel like I should have read that first, but this will be my introduction to Jen Bennett. And so far, I'm just feeling it. It's like camping oriented, so it's kind of outdoorsy, which I am an outdoorsy person, so I'm gonna appreciate it. But that is what I am currently reading, those two books. I think these will probably be the last two books before I start my reread of Akamath, because I'm just feeling the itch. We're getting so close. As of right now, we have exactly 1 week until Akafast comes out. Oh, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. So that's gonna be it. I think I'm going to actually go run some errands again tonight. I picked up new glasses. That's part of what I did this weekend, so I can see stuff now. That's great. I've been long overdue to get a new pair of glasses, so this is very exciting. I need to go get groceries now because food's important. So those are my plans. I will hopefully check in with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so I don't have too much of an update for you. It's like a cold, rainy day. I got off work pretty early. It's only like 2 o'clock right now. You know what I should be doing right now? Reading or like filming videos or just working on things in general. But last night they sent out all of the like ticket information and just kind of basic information for a Polycon for next year, like a Polycon 2019, which I just found out about this year, and I found out about it like a week before the event, so obviously the tickets had been sold out for like a year at that point. So I'm going next year. That's a definite for sure, but I basically have been like super hype about it this whole time. Like all day long I've been thinking about it. So you know what I'm doing right now? Instead of being productive and reading, I'm making an Excel spreadsheet of the authors that are attending so that I can go through and read a lot of their books. That sounds insane to begin with. Let me tell you how many authors there are. As of right now, there's over 130. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Okay, reading update. All that I have for a reading update right now is that I finished Hunted and I loved it. It was amazing. I'm gonna like rub that book in everybody's faces right now. It is so good. Read it. I am also currently reading Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland something Pierce? That doesn't sound right. Maybe that's what it is. It's a contemporary that came out like last year or 2 years ago. and it has a lot of like mental health influence, like she has OCD and anxiety, so I'm loving that representation so far. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm already completely into ACOFAS mode, like that's all I can pretty much think about, so if I'm not reading anything in that world, I don't want to be reading. Like, so I'm kind of trying to stick to like contemporary or just some smut just to like tide me over for like another day or two, and then I'm gonna dive headfirst in. Hey guys, so I am doing a final check-in for this week. I am sitting up at like the top of my property. Is this not like the most gorgeous view ever? I just have fields and fields behind my house and I just love it so much. It's probably very windy, so I apologize for that, but I just wanted to do kind of a final wrap up for this week. I know I didn't do as many check-ins as the last reading vlog, but I've been kind of busy this week just doing like non-bookish stuff for some reason. I don't know, that's very rare for me, but it's kind of the beginning of spring, so I'm getting my gardens going for the season, and I just have been doing a lot of outside activities with all of the animals. So I guess getting into the books that I read this week, I read and finished Hunted by Megan Spooner. That was a 5-star book. I can't sing its praises enough. That was phenomenal. If you ever want a Beauty and the Beast retelling that is not romantic and not fluffy and cutesy, that's it. It is dark, it's primal. I've said that like 10 times in this vlog. I just adored it. I also read and finished Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone, and that book blew me away. I went into it knowing that it was going to be kind of like a mental illness representation, and it was done so well. Like, you were so inside of her head, and it was hard at times. It was relatable for me at times. I don't have OCD, so that was tough to read about just from an internal perspective, but the anxiety thing was like on. I loved it. The writing was really, really good. It was just very realistic to a teenage anxiety-riddled brain, so I definitely recommend that. I'm unsure of a rating about that right now because it's still kind of like a contemporary, but it hit hard. It hit really hard. So I'm probably gonna give that like a 4 to a 5-star rating for me. It was just like such a good representation, and I love seeing that. I love seeing a very like healthy, even though it's not necessarily a healthy thing to talk about, but a very healthy and realistic viewpoint of what it's like to go through struggles like that. So definitely recommend that, and we all know where this vlog is gonna end. I have started my reread of ACOFAS. We are picking up at Hello Feyre Darling, and we aren't gonna stop until we finish ACOFAS on Tuesday. It's gonna be a good weekend. I might vlog it, I might not, because it might not be attractive. It might just be a lot of me in pajamas, eating a lot of donuts and reading books. So that's gonna be it for this, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.